Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is my 3-tiered tray. Oh my goodness, you guys, I have been looking forward to doing this since way before Christmas. I started thinking about what I wanted to put in it, and I started gathering things. And then when I went downstairs, I went through all of my old bins of my cozy country decor. I found a bunch of things that I'm going to show you. I'm going to use some pip berries that I got for Christmas. I'm so excited to do this. I love doing these 3-tiered trays, you guys. I cannot tell you how much. I just love it. I'm also going to utilize my brand new Lazy Susan today to help me create this beautiful, hopefully it'll be beautiful, 3-tiered tray. So let me turn my camera, and I'm going to get it pointed in a way that I hope you'll be able to watch me create this 3-tiered tray. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about some of the stuff I'm going to be using in it. So off we go to make a cozy country 3-tiered tray. Yay! Hopefully you're going to be able to see the 3-tiered tray, all of it there, as I rotate it and move around. Okay, now just to let you know, I do have, Chris has rigged me up with fairy lights. I can't tell you how he's done it, but I have it hooked into an external battery here, and he's done his little jobby, and I can't tell you how. Believe me, I wish I could, but I can't, because he just doesn't feel comfortable giving that information out. But all you'd have to do is get yourself a set of my fairy lights and use your remote, or your remote also comes with a timer. I'll give you a link to these fairy lights, and you could have fairy lights that would come on and off. Look, I still have some pine in there. Kind of get rid of that. All right. So I'm going to incorporate fairy lights, obviously, in my 3-tiered tray. And as you can see, I have all kinds of stuff sitting here, all kinds of goodies sitting here that I think I'm going to be utilizing in this tray. You can see these 3 bells. I had shown you one in a video, I don't know, last week or something, and I had tied 1 bell on one, and I did manage to find, I knew I had a couple more, so I managed to find 3 bells, so 1 for each shelf. And the Bless Our Home with Love and Laughter, that's going to be in the center, pointing out into the room. But as you know, we're going to be able to see, it's going to be a party for your eyes, no matter where you look on this 3-tiered tray, once I get it done, I hope, anyway. So first thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to cut up this pipberry garland. Now, this pipberry garland, again, came from thepipberrybarn.com. And I highly recommend the pipberrybarn.com, you guys. This is one of their mixed berry garlands, and you can see it is big and full and beautiful. And I think I'm going to have enough in here on this one, at least I hope I will, I'm going to make it work, garland, to get a little bit on each shelf. I'm going to do like a little ring around each shelf. So let me measure it out a little bit here. If I cut it right there. When you do cut this, you will see on, whether I can pull it back out of there. You can see how they have it wrapped. You're going to want to cut on the behind that wrapping so that you don't cut all of the pip berries apart. Wow, I should have never brought it back out of there, should I have? Yikes. Okay, got all these fairy lights lifted up, and I'm going to go ahead and just lay this in. I'm not going to tie it together. I'm just going to, lay it in there and get all the pip berries spread out. And again, we're going to think of this as layering, you guys. I'm going to, put one layer in after another, after another, after another. There I have the the box for the fairy lights. I've got it right underneath there, and I will put something there like this ball or something to remind myself, okay, that's where the battery pack is, and that's where I need to point my remote to turn it on, because even though it's on an external battery, I still need to know where to point the remote to turn it on. All right. Oh. Whew. Okie dokie, there we go. Okay, now the rest of this obviously goes on the top. I went around twice in the middle and only once on the bottom, so I'm going to see how much I have left up here. The grates. One thing good about having a wrought iron 3-tier tray, huh? Woohoo! Actually, I don't like that. It needs to be down toward the middle. Sorry. I'd like to be able to see that out the end. Or out on the edge. Alrighty, there we go. There we go. All the pip berries, and I'm sure I will do tweaking and pulling out of berries and all kinds of stuff here, but that's a beginning. Bless this home with love and laughter. Okay, and now all I do is start adding things. I just start playing around and I just start adding things. Now I know I wanted one of these bells on every level. So I'm just gonna start, but I don't want them like 1, 2, 3 in a row. I want them to be kind of staggered, you know? Kind of like that. I do have this one big ball that I got from Dottie's Den, so I want to put it on the bottom for sure. And I think I'll put it near the battery box so I know where the battery box is. Okay. Now, one thing I know I want on each shelf is, I should have taken the price tags off of these little plates. These little plates that I got from Dottie's Den. Oops. Let's do it around there. Okay. I have these little boxes. And I've got a little house with a star. And let's see. Got faith, family, and friends. This is an old Christmas ornament from years past. I've got these 3 little plates, live, laugh, and smile. I might just throw one in here and there. Live, love, and smile, excuse me. Here we go. And then I've got always kiss me goodnight. I've got. Be happy. And let's see, and family. That I can fit anything else up here. No, I don't like that. Let's see, how about be still and know? That would fit up there. And I was thinking I'd wanted to put some flowers in it, but you know what? I don't like the flowers. I like just the pip berries, you guys. So I don't think I want to put any of those in. And I was going to try to not make it as loud as, I mean, Christmas was big and fat and loud and lovely, you know, but I'm not sure that we need to do big, fat, loud, and lovely here. Give you a couple of stars. That's all that kind I have. I do have one of those, that's cute. Because I have all this sitting here doesn't mean I have to use it, right? Right. I'll tell you guys, I like it just the way it is, just like that. The only other thing I have are some of these cute balls to bring in some more of the check, maybe. I don't think I can fit one up there, can I? Might help to dust that first, Arlynn. Goodness, I don't actually, I just think it's old. I don't think I have, there's no place to put this on the top. I like it just like that, you guys. What do you think? Like you guys can answer me. But I'm liking it just like that. Only other thing I can see right in here. There's some bells. Little rusty bells. It's like kind of like a filler in places. I don't mind having some blank spots though, honest to goodness. And that, my friends, is that. I'm not going to do another thing to it, you guys. So I will be back for some final words in just a second. Okie dokie, everybody, I'm all finished and I am fixing to morph into a 360, like Dustin had suggested that I do, to do a 360 of each shelf, actually. I'm gonna, just to music. So you're gonna be able to see this thing up close and you'll be able to see exactly how it looks all the way around. So it's kind of bumpy. I'm not sure about this, lazy Susan. So excuse that if it kind of bumps along a little bit, but I may take a 360 around the counter too once I get my table runner out and the candle set up beside it so you can see the whole thing put together. So, but that's it. I love doing these. I'm telling you, they are a challenge and I love doing them, and I have just a blast when I do them, and I know I get really quiet, so I'm sorry about that. But next up will probably be my Then Sings My Soul lantern sitting back there. I'm going to do a funky bow topper for that. I haven't even picked out the ribbons or anything else to go with that. I'm not sure how wild I'll go with that. It may just be a bow topper and some berries, much like I did Candace's. I don't want it to be loud and in charge again, since I also have this, which is muted compared to the Christmas one. But again, I'm trying to keep my decor kind of on the quiet side, if you will. So, but anyway, let me just say that I hope that those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope you have someone there with you, spending their days with you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye. Mwah.